the words of the Most High is still faithful and true. These things are still going to happen, all right? And we can see it.
Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Yep, their incredulity, their inability to believe.
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Yep, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, all right? And pretty much 2/3 of Israel, they're unfaithful, man. All right, they don't want to come back to their true power. They don't want to believe in the truth. All right, but it tells you that in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, it tells you the just shall live by faith. All right, and also the just shall be delivered by faith.
Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
So that's what's coming next. All right, the famine, the sword, which the sword goes into the so-called white man. He's going to come down with his martial law troops. What else? Famine. All right, the Most High is going to make it to where there's going to be no imports here to America. You're not going to be able to get no food from the store. You're not going to be able to get clean water.
Sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Death and destruction. That's all that's coming to America.
Second, the main sword is going to be them ICBMs, them nuclear missiles. And that's going to be the end-all, be-all to America, man, to this wicked-ass kingdom. You know, Most High said they'll bring the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Straight plagues are said to take this place down. You know, the Most High built this place up just so he could take it down, and you see it crumbling. You know.
Yep, and America was once that highly proclaimed, you know, place to be. All right, everybody wanted to go to America because, you know, it was pretty much that city, man, that everyone wanted to be like. All right, the flashing lights, Hollywood, you know. But the Most High, now look at this place, man. Nobody wants to live here now.
You know, and this is the whole spirit that we're supposed to be proclaiming, which is the same spirit of Yahushai, that spirit of prophecy. I'm gonna get it. This is Revelations 19:10, and I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not, I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai, worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy.
Yep. So that's the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, those that are prophesying. All right, because the Roman Catholic Church, all right, the Christian Church, all right, these other you know, religions, they don't go into prophecy. All right, they have no idea what's going on in the earth right now. All right, so you gotta understand the fruits of the spirit. All right, who are those men that are out there telling you about the destruction that's going on before your eyes? All right, those men are the actual prophets. Romans 12 and 19.
This is Romans 12 and 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord.
Yep. So going into the elect, man, all right? Because the elect, they're not going to try to take America down, all right, with arms, with weapons, all right? Pretty much the Most High told us to just prophesy, all right, in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, and the Most High is going to do the rest of the work, man, all right? And Yahweh Shai, he's going to take down the nation of Edom, all right, when he comes back with the holy angels, all right? So,
Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, said the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the flame.
Exactly. So all the elect have to do is to continue in the things which they was learned. All right? Continue to prophesy. All right? Continue to be in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. Continue to follow the ways of the Lord to the best of your ability. All right? But most importantly, continue to teach. All right? Continue to go out in the highways and hedges until you can't no more. All right? Till all hell break loose. All right? That's all you got to do. And then wait upon Yahweh Shema Shai to come and deliver you. All right? There's no need to take up guns, take up arms. All right? That's all carnal, man. All right? This word, the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, that's the weapon, man.
For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation.
Exactly, because that's why the Most High is gathering those nations in the Middle East, all right, in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, all right, World War III. Because the Most High, he's going to, when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's going to let loose on all these different armies, all right, you know, the so-called Chinese army, all right, the so-called Russian army, all right, the American army, when they go down there in World War III, Yahushua is gonna come back in the midst of that to destroy these other nations. That's why in Revelation it said he had many crowns upon his head, because that represents Yahushua taking down the different rulers in the earth. All right.
Even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
Yep. Because Yahushua is coming back to destroy the earth, first and foremost with those nukes, and also the fire from those chariots, the so-called UFOs. Because wickedness has exceeded the earth. Oh, that's spirit.
2nd Esdras 15:6. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Yep, and that's why the judgment is coming, because wickedness is at an all-time high. All right, the Most High is not going to suffer this place to go on for any longer, man. The Most High, he doesn't delight in wickedness, all right? But yet the Most High is long-suffering. He let wickedness go on for so long, but now he's about to put an end to it.
Therefore, said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
Exactly, and that's why the Lord set up his prophets, which is the mouthpiece of Yahweh Shemal Shai. And after the word goes out, then that means the next thing to happen is the Lord's judgment.
Which they profanely commit.
Yep.
Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Yep, the Most High is not going to let all the abomination go on any longer, man. All this wickedness that go on here in America, man. All right? The Most High is not going to suffer it no more.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me.
Yep, and that links up with Ezekiel the 9th chapter. All right? That exemption from judgment is only going to be granted for those that are sighing and crying. And you got to be an Israelite. So those that are sighing and crying, all right, you'll be doing the work. You'll be going out on the highways and hedges. You'll be putting up, all right, these videos, all right, the edifying lessons. All right, you'll be walking in the ways of Yahweh Shemal Shai. You'll be repenting, all right, giving supplications to Yahweh Shemal Shai, being brotherly. All right, these are all things. All right, you will forsake this world, man. All right, and walk in the ways of Yahweh Shemal Shai, so you can be delivered. All right, because right now we're not living. The only way we are going to live is when we enter into the kingdom of heaven. All right. The ways of America is a death style.
And the souls of the just complain continually.
Yep, and that's the elect. The souls of the just complain continually. All right? Got it.
And therefore, said the Lord, I will surely avenge them.
Yep.
And receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
Yep, so the Most High, he's going to avenge his elect, all right? Those that are standing up for righteousness in a place full of wickedness, all right? Because right now it seems as if, you know, we're foolish out here preaching, all right, which that's actually pleasing to the Most High. But to the world, you know, they look at us like we're crazy, all right? But what we're doing is pleasing Yahweh Shemal Shai so we can be delivered, man.
This is Zephaniah 1:14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near. And hasteth greatly.
And that's what we're telling our people, even though we know that the majority of our people ain't going to hear it. All right, the great day of the Lord is near. It is near. Can somebody get Ezekiel 33:33?
It says, even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty men shall cry there bitterly.
Yep, the mighty men shall cry there bitterly, all right? All these you know, people higher up, echelon, Israelite, all right, LeBron James, all right, you know, these different football players, all right, that got money, that's living it up, all right? When all hell breaks loose, that's not going to be able to profit you your money, all right, your status here in America, all right? When Most High, he's not a respecter of persons, all right? So all you mighty men, when that judgment come, all right, you're going to break in that day, man. You're going to be crying, man, all right? And you're not going to be able to escape Yahweh Shemal Shai's judgment, all right? Because pretty much you got your consolation on this world, all right? You got your riches on this side. All right, we're stocking up our heavenly riches so that we may receive our kingdom.
It says, verse 15, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation.
And that's all that's coming to America from here on out is destruction, man. All right? you people that's walking around smiling right now, all right? Hey man, you guys ain't gonna be smiling for any too much longer, man. The Most High is gonna he's gonna change the whole vibration of America, man. It's gonna be nothing but judgment out here.
It says a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
Yep. So that's all that's coming to America, man. All right. No more sunny skies, man. All right. It's gonna be gloomy, man. It's gonna smell like death out here. That's how many people is gonna be dropping dead. All right, thousands, tens of thousands,
Millions.
Yep.
It's Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?
Yep. You Catholic Church, Jehovah Wickedness. All right, you Christians. All right, you desire the day of the Lord, but what is it to you? All right, you guys are wicked. You guys don't know the true understanding of the scriptures. All right, you think that who the world ignorantly called Jesus, you think he's gonna come back to deliver everybody. All right, and he's coming back with hugs and kisses, man. All right, you guys are greatly deceived. All right, because you guys are waiting on a lie pretty much. When Yahushua come back, he's going to destroy you. All right, you're going to get caught up in his destruction. All right, these churches are going to continue to burn down. That all right.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Yep.
As if a man did flee from a lion in a bear meadow.
Yep. So those that are running from judgment, all right, you're gonna try to, all right, you're gonna try to prep up, make sure you got food. You might escape the famine, but then you might get hit with a nuclear missile, right? Or you might, escape the martial law troops, but then you run into the woods and then you get eaten by a bear. All right, so no matter where you go, the Most High got these spirits of judgment out there, man. And the only ones that are going to be directed through that are the elect, all right? Those that put their faith in Yahweh Shema Shai and that are turning to him now. The scripture said, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. Because the Most High, he's about to cut it off. All right, this word.
Or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and the serpent bit him.
Yep, so no matter where you run, you're not going to be able to escape Yahweh Shema Shai's judgment, which is going to happen real soon.
Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light?
Yep, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light. We just read that in Zephaniah, the first chapter, I believe.
Even very dark and no brightness in it?
Yep, because there ain't going to be no hope for you people, man. All right, you guys are going to, America is not going to be great again, man. America is not going to be able to come back from this destruction, man. All right, there's going to be no hope for you people out here. All right, but as for the elect, as for the hopeful elect, all right, their hope is going to be that deliverance, all right, in which they believe, in which they have faith in.
It's Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them.
Yep, so when all these things, when America finally collapsed, the RFID chip, which is indeed the mark of the beast, be made mandatory, these FEMA camps, all right, then you're going to realize that those men out there on the highways and hedges that was prophesying, all right, that was screaming at the top of their lungs, you're going to realize that those men were actually set up by a higher power. You're going to realize that those men are actually set up by the Heavenly Father, man, who you people call God. That in on that one. It's going to be too late.
Another thing in this time to come, where you're going to know who the man of the Lord is, when all these atrocities happening and all these plagues hitting, the men of the Lord are going to be kept. All right, in the time of the famine, the men of the Lord are going to eat. In the time of distress, the men of the Lord are going to be joyful. All right, as it tells you in Isaiah the 65th chapter. It's another way you're going to be able to tell who the men of the Lord are. Another way is that some men are going to have spiritual power. All right, the Lord's going to lift up a standard against this devil. Some men are going to be healing and, making the lame walk and doing all type of marvelous miracles. All right, and then that's when 2/3 of our people are going to consider that people should be willing in the day of thy power.
You got it, man.
This is Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor a thirst of water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. Yeah, Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the day has come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
And the Most High, he's really going to send that famine of bread and water, But this is specifically talking about the famine of the word, which, you know, Esau, he's working hard to try to cut this word off the internet, all right? And pretty much the Most High is going to let him do it pretty soon. And this word is not going to be readily accessible anymore. So 2/3 of Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that have heard the word, that have heard that you was Israelites, and that have tarried to turn to the Most High, all right, that didn't want to seek out the knowledge, all right, because you was too comfortable living in this world. Well, guess what? When the Most High cut it off, all right, you're going to actually be looking for the word, man. You're going to be looking for the prophets. You're not going to be able to find it.
Verse 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea,
Yep.
and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
Yeah, so people, they're going to be traveling long ways to try to find those prophets, man. Those men that has the words of salvation, all right? But they're not going to be able to find them, all right? And if they do find one of the men of the Lord, the Most High might give them spiritual power to put them to death, all right? Because, hey, man, the Most High, he's pushing out this word hard so you can get it now, man. This is the time to get it now, all right? Make no tarrying and turn to the Most High, all right? You see, everything is closing in. These prophecies are closing in, all right? Pretty soon, it's not going to be the right time to be teaching, all right? You're not going to be able to learn about this truth and to study, all right, and to meditate on the word when all hell is broken loose, all right? That's why you got to do it now.
Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, said the Lord,
Yep.
and they shall fish them.
And that's what we're doing now, all right? We're fishers of men, all right? And what do fishers use? They use a net, and they throw it in the ocean or the water, and they bring in the fish, all right? What is net is the word, all right? So the Most High, he has set up many fishers to throw out the word and to bring in that good fish, which is the elect, all right? And once the elect is sealed, then that destruction is going to come shortly after.
And after I will send for many hunters.
Yep, and then the Most High is going to give his men spiritual powers, all right? Because Esau, pertaining to Revelations 12:12, he's going to come in with great wrath, all right? Because he knows that he had but a short time. That martial law, all right, kicking down doors, all right, throwing people in FEMA camps, and you already know they're going to come for the men of the Lord, all right? Those men that are preaching righteousness, all right, going up against Mount Seir. So when they do come for the men of the Lord, the Most High is going to grant certain of his men spiritual power, all right? Spiritual power, spiritual abilities, the manipulation of the elements, all right? Being able to shoot fire from your hands, all right? Those things are not just in the movies for no reason, all right? The movies, they were set up by Esau, all right? The fake Jew, all right? Really, he's from the tribe of Amalek of the nation of Edom. They read the scriptures and they put out these movies, all right, to try to do predictive programming, all right? But really, spiritual power, that comes from the scriptures. And we're living in that time where the Most High is going to give his men that spiritual power, all right, as a defense, all right, against you so-called white people when y'all come down with y'all troops. Yep. They make all these movies, but these movies are really going to be a reality, man. All right? The movies, they're based upon the scriptures, all right? And spiritual power, like the brother Menatazak, he goes into, is the manipulation of the elements, all right? Being able to shoot fire from your hand, all right, which a laser beam is nothing but concentrated fire, all right? So, hey, this is going to be a reality.
And they shall hunt them from every mountain.
Yeah, so Most High is going to send for many hunters, all right? And guess what? You faggots, all right? You Edomites, 2/3 of Israel, you niggas, you guys are going to be hunted by the men of the Lord, all right? The Most High is going to put spiritual power on his men, and they're going to go around and just slaughter, you know, with that power, man, all right?
And from every hill and out of the holes in the rocks.
Yep. Every governments, all right, the holes in the rocks, all right. That's it, man. You got another one? You got a precept, right? What's the one?
Put their kings in slavery.
Oh, that's in Psalms. It's like in the end of Psalms. Psalm 59. They're buying them. Oh yeah, why you gotta? Did you get Isaiah? Now my battle axe and weapons of war. Yeah, so the Most High is gonna give his men spiritual power. So we're living in a beautiful time, you know. in that time of Acts, all right, all over again.
This is 149. This is Psalms 149, verse 6. Actually, I'll start at verse 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
Yep, and that's going into when the elect, when they get beamed up from that nuclear destruction, they get beamed in the chariots. Simultaneously, the Most High is going to put the elect in immortal bodies, man. Like you watch that movie Shazam, or we're going to have a body that's better than that, man. We're going to be able to teleport, all right? But after the elect come down out of those chariots and those new bodies, all right, the elect, they're actually going to have a physical two-edged sword. And they're going to hunt the elites and put them in chains, man. All right?
It's Jeremiah 51 and 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things.
Yep.
And Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war.
So the nation of Israel is the Lord's battle axe and weapons of war. All right? And the Most High is going to make his men are walking, I'll tell you, a sharp threshing instrument having teeth. And what is that? All right, we're going to be better than the Hulk. All right, we're going to be better than Superman. We're going to be better than Dr. Manhattan. All right, we're going to be better than all these superheroes that you read about, Thor. We're going to be better than all of them, man. And that's when Yahushua comes back, man, to deliver his elect. Put us in those new immortal bodies, all right? What the scripture says, we are gods, all right? And we're gonna go back to that state when Yahushua comes back, all right? But before Yahushua comes back to put us in those new bodies, we're gonna have a test run with that spiritual power, all right? When Esau comes down with great wrath.
There was a little bit more in Psalms 149. 149 and 9. To execute upon the judgment written, this honor have all the saints, praise ye the Lord.
Yep, and that's starting off with the elect. All right, the elect are going to have that honor, all right, to put the elites, all right, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the Gettysburg, all these higher up Edomites, all right, they're going to get put in the chains by the elect, man, all right, after that destruction. You know, because rightfully so, man. All right, see, they're going to be put on boats, all right, ship the brothers on the other side.
It says to execute the judgment written. What's the judgment written? It's right here on the back. Matter of fact, you can get it. Revelation 13, 9 and 10. You know, the judgment for Esau and Edom, all right, it's for his kingdom to fall. As you see it now, it's going to be destroyed by violence. It's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. All right, it's going to be a remnant of Edomites. All right, the chief of Edom, they're going to be reserved for slavery. Okay, and what? They're going to go into hardcore slavery for 1,000 years and be destroyed. That's the judgment that's written for them. You know?
Let me get it. This is Revelations 13 and 9. It's a lot. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Yeah, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Alright? What you people will call karma. You know, it's judgment. So he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Alright? And they led the Red Hebrew Edomite, alright, led the nation of Israel into slavery, man. They came over here, they took down the northern kingdom, alright, they got the southern kingdom, brought them back over here. Judah and Israel are oppressed here together in spiritual Egypt, man. You know?
It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Yeah, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Alright? So the Red Hebrew Edomite is going into slavery. Continue on.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Yeah, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. What's that, 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6? Yep, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. That's the way that you make things right. Alright? That's how things be made even. Okay?
Justice.
That's right. You know? And that's how America is going to be cleansed. All the blood of the Israelites, as the brother read in 2 Ezra, the 15th chapter, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me. Alright, the Most High, he hears that. You know, and how is he going to cleanse the innocent and righteous blood that was shed here in America? Numbers 35 and 33.
I want to get them out again.
You already read it? Hey, yeah.
Here's the patience and the faith of the saints.
Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. This is what we suffer. All right. We suffer. We go through this, man. You know, like the brother was bringing out. We're not gonna take up arms. All right. We get very angry. You know. But what we started crying to the Lord, man, and we just patiently wait for Yahweh Shai to come back, man. All right. So here's the patience and the faith of the saints. We believe that this is gonna happen, man. This has to happen. If this doesn't happen, man, then what we through, man. You know.
Yeah, the rest of the earth is through too.
Yep.
You know, you see the state of the earth. And if this isn't the end, if this isn't the truth, then the whole world is done, man.
That's right.
All things that are living, that creepeth upon the earth will be done.
Yep. People say except for those days be short, no flesh be saved. No flesh left to be saved. So this devil, man, you know, he puts a death style like the brother Shemaim said, man. And if he rules forever, man, if he continues to rule, man, he'll destroy the earth, himself, and everything, man. You know, his mind is set on trying to take out the moon and just take out everything that the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai created.
Take out natural procreation. It's those sex robots. You know, he doesn't want to procreate.
Yep. And that's why what the scriptures say, man, he's gonna destroy him which destroyed the earth. That's the judgment that's written.
This devil, he showed you that in his movies. He has movies like, what's that movie, Elysium? Where the whole earth is brought to the brink of destruction to where he has to go to outer space, just in a space station to live, you know?
It was a spirit we were talking about a couple of days ago. I believe the movie Interstellar. It shows you that that the earth was being destroyed because of who? Because of Esau.
Yep.
And what they were seeking to flee to another planet, and that's why Esau is looking into these other planets like Mars and all this, inhabiting another planet because what? He's already destroyed this one. He's just going to try to do the same thing wherever he goes. That's why the Lord has to just put him down, man.
Yep.
You know.
Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land.
And blood defiles the land, man. Alright? Blood defiles this whole kingdom is defiled, man. From sea to so-called shining sea. Alright? It's defiled what? The blood of the Israelites. You know? You know?
And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Yeah, so the only way the land can be cleansed is by shedding the blood of those who shed our people's blood. Alright? Who shed our people's blood? Red Hebrew Edomite. Alright? The so-called white man. Who think that there's no judgment for it. As it says in Zechariah 11:5, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. Alright? You feel like as if he's done nothing wrong, man, when he touched the apple of the Heavenly Father's eye. Okay? He has the Most High's precious jewels, the Most High's inheritance.